This is Michael Simons, tanktopsflipflops.com. I'm sitting here in beautiful Playas del Coco, Costa Rica, at my friend's house, Victor and Doreen Bhatt, right here in Pacifico. This is their gorgeous house 114, and we're having a great day today. How you guys doing?
Doing terrific. How
Fantastic, top of the world.
I love it. It's great to see you guys. I love you guys. You're so awesome. So positive
we feel the same
always.
about you.
So this is Pacifico in Playas del Coco, and you guys have actually been coming to Costa Rica for how long?
5 years.
5 years. And originally, before I met you, you guys owned a home and lived in another part of Costa Rica, correct?
We lived in Manuel Antonio.
Which is in more of the southern zone, right?
Correct. It was very rainy. It was not in a gated community. It was not convenient for us. Friends asked us to come down, which we did. And sometimes we had to take the Sensa, the puddle jumper,
Right.
which was an experience in
It was
itself.
fun. It was so
Yeah,
fun.
jumping up and down.
Yeah.
And the biggest part was we would bring 3 suitcases each, 75 pounds each. We would get to Sensa, and they would weigh them all up, and we'd be paying $300 in baggage fees. So
Just a little jump from the southern zone
that is
to up
correct.
here,
It
right?
was 1 hour
Yeah.
flying over all the palm trees and everything else.
Well,
too.
Victor, also remember at the airport there when you got there, if they checked in your bags, they had you with your carry-on stand on the scale.
On the scale, yeah.
And
Right.
they weighed you holding your carry-on.
Yeah, well, that was
Yeah.
my first trip actually to Costa Rica. Yeah, my very first trip. There wasn't even really a Sansa flight that we could get on, and we wanted to get to the beach. So my buddy and I got on a little mail plane. I swear to God, it was a two-seater, and they weighed us on our luggage, and then he was in the back holding the mail in the very back of this little two-seater plane, and we went down, and we actually landed in Manuel Antonio,
Yes.
and I stayed at
Antonio
the
Airport.
Costa Verde Hotel,
Costa Verde.
right? That was my first trip. More monkeys than people.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
No,
yes, yes,
Manuel Antonio is, I think, one of the
Beautiful.
most beautiful places in the
It
world.
is.
It's gorgeous.
And it's all overlooking the rainforest. There's all sorts of animals, sloths galore, monkeys galore, several different varieties. And there's hardly a day goes by that you don't see a blue butterfly flying by you.
So
They're
then
magical.
why did you decide to sell your beautiful place in the rainforest and come up to Guanacaste?
Well, we like a little more social life. Also, there was a lot of rain. And you know, with rain comes humidity, mold. Mainly, that was the reason I would say. But we do enjoy going out to restaurants and having a little more social life.
Yeah. Well, and I remember
It is-
you guys are big marathoners, right? You've run many
Yes,
marathons.
going back to Manuel Antonio, we were not in a gated community. It was It was not convenient. Here we have medical, we have groceries, we have security. It's a peace of mind.
Right.
We lived all our life to find a piece of paradise, and this is where we found it. Going back to your marathoners, we're not that big. I used to think I was that big. I run 228 marathons.
Listen to him, I'm not a big marathoner. I can't run
I'll tell
one.
you.
Now, he
I-
calls everything a
I've-
marathon, but he's done 50 milers and 100
I
milers
ran
as well.
228
Yeah.
marathons all over the world in 50 states. But my saddest moment was when Doreen passed me in Los Angeles, and she's run 9, beat me fair and square.
Yeah, I've only run
never
9.
She never looked back. And I'm saying, I'm here.
It was
And
my
I came
opportunity.
in the rain.
It was my opportunity.
And she has never run with me ever again. And how would you think I would feel, Michael, after having visited 7 continents, lived in 5 different continents, and traveled to 41 countries, and my wife beats me in 1 marathon?
I love it. Well, that's why you've been together for so many years. You
That
guys
is
are a great
correct,
couple.
yes.
Well, and one of the things when we first met, I remember you saying that, you know, what you liked, you'd come up and visited Playas del Coco, and what you really liked about the town was that you could walk to everything, which you couldn't do in Manuel Antonio,
No,
right? It was
that's
everything's a big rainforest, you're up in the mountain. But you guys, I mean, every day, you guys are walking all over the town, huh?
We do.
Yes, I run 6 miles every day, go out to the beach, and Doreen goes out with me. We are all over town. Auto Mercado is right here.
That's
we-
our big grocery store, the Auto Mercado. I mean, it's as nice as any store you've ever seen in the United States.
The
It
medical
is.
center,
It is.
the dental, the bank. Thank you for putting us in touch with BCT. Everything is so convenient. It looks like we should have been here 10 years ago.
Yeah. Well, that's what people love about Coco and love about this area is everything's convenient. you know, you've got, of course, the airport 20, 25 minutes away, but the town of Coco literally has everything.
Has everything.
Right? You can walk to so
Yeah.
many restaurants and bars and grocery stores and spas and gym.
Yes,
And
that's
then,
right.
you know, Liberia, the city, is about 30 minutes away. And you've got, you know, things that you need if you're going to own a home and live here. You don't necessarily need it as a tourist, but Walmart, Price Mart,
Yes,
you know,
so
car
convenient.
dealerships,
Yes, so
tire shops,
convenient.
body shops, all that type of stuff. You
Yeah,
know, you don't
that's
care
right.
when you're a tourist. But when you own a home and you're like, hey, I need a new Mr. Coffee coffee pot,
That's right.
it was a
That's
2-hour
right.
round, 2-hour drive from Manuel Antonio to the city, right? And here
Oh,
it's, you know, you're there and back in
yes.
less than an hour, right?
That's
And
right.
we're into a healthy lifestyle, and so we can get the fishermen to bring us fresh seafood.
Yeah.
We buy all the organic stuff. We go to the farmers market in Liberia, and we go to the farmers market. Everything is so green and fresh. And I got to tell you, you could try a teaspoon of sugar, or try half a carrot. The carrot would be sweeter,
Yeah.
safer, and fresher.
Yeah.
And
incredible.
we juice every day with all the local produce. And that's the beauty about being healthy, happy, and being on top of your world.
I like that. That's great. So, tell your story about this house. So, you guys originally came and they were thinking about buying a lot and building originally.
Yes. we-
And but you guys, we talked, and I remember the days that we were together. You said maybe we should just get a house so we can just be here because you wanted to be here sooner than later, and then figure out later if there was you know, another opportunity, right? And so
Yes,
that was
yes.
kind of how this thing happened, right?
And we
we
found
were
a
in-
beautiful lot.
Yeah, we were in Manuel Antonio. We had gone through the construction process, and just being the first time, not knowing, it was a nightmare, over budget, and not finding the right builders. So we were very grateful when Michael showed us some places around, and we bought this house, beautiful house. Where Doreen got it furnished the way we wanted it.
We did
And-
a little renovation on the
Oh
kitchen.
yeah,
We
little. You
changed
added the kitchen. It's
Yeah.
incredible. You
So-
guys did some great stuff to this
We
house.
like to
It's beautiful.
cook. We needed more counter space, and we just did a little renovation.
We
here,
do not
or a little
have-
tweak here and there.
We do not have HGTV or Martha Stewart. I have Doreen. So, and then one day we were sitting here and we thought maybe we should buy a bigger house. We have a lot of family visiting us and
And we
friends
have grandchildren now.
and grandchildren now. So Michael was kind enough to show us another lot where we bought, we think, the biggest house than we ever dreamt of. So we're building a big house. It's ready. And we are ready to move in. So we are selling this house, Michael.
And this is a great house. Yeah,
It
so
is
it's
a
house
great house.
114. And below this video will be all the specifics on this house and the video and the link to the listing. But this is a gorgeous house. It's 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bath. Anybody out there looking for an unbelievable house, this is it. And then you'll be able, hopefully, in the next few months, to move up into your new
Yes,
big home that you're
yes.
building on the
Yes,
top of the
we-
mountain.
Yes.
Yes, we have 6 bedrooms there,
The parents.
and it's a lot different here. So we needed the space, and that's the reason we
And
moved.
we have a lot of company from the U.S., from my family are in Canada, so we have people coming and going all the time. And now that we have grandchildren, you know, they like to come more than anybody else. They love
It
Costa
is
Rica.
surprising, Michael, how many international visitors we get. And to
Yes.
them, Costa Rica was just like a little dot on the map until they come down here.
Yeah,
Then they realize, did I miss out on something?
there's so much to
And-
do here.
and
It's
I learned
Oh,
from
it's
incredible.
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 Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
thank you for showing us the little piece of paradise. Because when we first came here, we thought, I should be or should be not. But we did the right thing listening to you. Thank you.
Well,
We do,
thank you.
yes.
And it's funny because one of the things people always say, oh God, if I move to Costa Rica, I won't see my friends or my family or my kids. And I say, you won't get rid of them.
That's true.
They
They
will,
come
they
in
will
droves.
keep coming in
Yes,
droves. Just
they
keep
do.
coming and coming and coming. And you're like, you know, you got to go. You got to go home. I got other guests coming, right?
And then the following year, they want to come back.
Yeah, of course,
Yes.
for sure.
And it's very safe whether you're still working or trying to retire or getting into semi-retirement. Remember, you work all your life to be at the stage where you are. You can't just pack up and leave. Whether you fly from Toronto, you're 5 hours away. You come from Houston, you're 2 hours and 49 minutes away. So you could come here for a few days, go back and forth until you're ready to settle down. And if you don't do it, the only one to blame is yourself.
Yeah, it's a good place here, isn't it?
Oh, it's
We're
terrific.
lucky.
And
As
the-
I'm sitting here, everybody, I don't know if they hear that on the camera, but there's all these
birds, always.
parrots and birds are back here squawking and flying around. I mean, it's amazing.
And we think it's
incredible.
our pool, but the birds really own it.
Yeah.
They dip all day long.
All day long.
It's
Swimming through
so
the pool.
funny. It's
Yeah.
wonderful, actually.
24-hour security, everything's looked after. I
There
could
goes a
have,
little security guard, just as he said it right on cue. The little security
that's
motorcycle goes
exactly
by.
true.
And
Everybody,
the people here are so nice.
And what about the beach club opposite?
Oh, it's
I mean,
fabulous.
that's
our
takes
favorite
the
spot.
cake.
Yes,
huh?
we love
so
that
one of the
spot.
problems that we had moving up here to Costa Rica the first 2 years, we were lost. We were so used to a lifestyle and entertainment and everything else too. When we moved out here, Michael took us to the beach club, and there is our private hideaway. We are out there, we have a table there, table 42. We go out there on Friday nights. They have live music, they have a happy hour, and then if we don't want to drive, they have a shuttle. So we get on the shuttle, we are back and forth. They have a cabana, they have a private swimming pool, and I swim every day 1 mile.
Yeah, they've got the 4 big pools too,
Yes,
right? So there's
down
one of them's
here,
official
yes,
lap lane
yes.
pool.
Right,
That's
the
where you
lap
swim.
lane one, I swim 64 laps, and the beach club has, their weddings, their parties. Now we are thinking we should have been here a long time ago. But again, it's never too late.
Well, thanks, guys. Great to see you back. We
Thank
missed
you. We're
With
happy to be
COVID, it's so
back.
great to see everybody coming back and our beautiful
you.
town coming back. Everybody stay safe. We hope to see you soon. Check out this listing. We got a beautiful house just waiting for you to move into.
And we
Have
are
a
going
great day.
we are going to the beach club to have a drink.
So, guys, thanks so much. It was great to see you guys. I'm so happy everybody's coming back now with COVID being opened up, the airport, no COVID tests. So thanks a lot, everybody. We hope to see you soon. There's this gorgeous house 114 here in Pacifico, just waiting for you to move in. So come on down, baby. Thanks a lot, guys. Good to see you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Good
Have
to
a
see
great
you
day.
as well.
Take care. See you
Bye.
soon.